could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Katie here. Today I am doing the Mommy's Confession Tag. There's 25 questions, so I'm going to jump into it really fast so we can get it done and get these answered and the video not be super duper long. I am filming in my kitchen because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning and the lighting is just absolutely horrible. One place I can find good lighting where you can actually see my face is in the kitchen. So this is what we're doing. In the background, I have kids playing. We have Mickey Mouse on. Hopefully y'all can hear me pretty well and that it's not, the background noise isn't too distracting, and I do apologize in advance, but I've already filmed this video once before and I lost a bunch of the footage, and this video was supposed to go up last week. So anyways, I just really wanted to get it done. I've been really wanting to do this video. It's super fun, all the questions, so I really wanted to get it up for you guys. So we're just working with what we have and we're getting it done. Also, I tag anybody that is watching this video that has a YouTube channel. If you have a channel and you're a mommy, I want you to do this video because it's super fun. You'll like the questions. And yeah, like I said, it's just super fun. So let's get into it. Okay, question number 1. You're standing with a mom at the playground. You notice her underwear are showing. Do you tell her? What do you say? Most likely I'll probably tell her. I'll probably just do like a quick little like, hey, you know, need to go check yourself out. But I think I would definitely tell her just because I would want somebody to tell me. So yeah, I would definitely tell her. 2, if you had a 25-hour day and everybody else still had only 24, what would you do with that extra time? Sleep. 3, is there any food that you think is really gross but you make your kids eat because it's good for them? This question, no. Like, I'm a very, very picky eater, but my kids are not. Brooks is kind of picky eater, but it's more meat stuff that he doesn't want to eat. Will only eat chicken. Every now and then hamburgers, but mostly just chicken. But he loves fruits and he loves vegetables, so he eats it regardless. And Addison too. Addison will literally eat anything. Like, I always joke and say she eats like a grown man because that girl will eat anything and everything you put in front of her. She's not picky at all. And then Brooks, like I said, he's not really picky either, but he just is picky about his meats. So there's really not a food that I'm very, very picky, but there's not a food that I make them eat. They pretty much just eat whatever. Number 4, if you were stranded with your kids, what are 3 things you'd hope you'd have on hand? I hope I'd have my diaper bag because I have 2 kids in diapers, so that'd be really scary if I didn't have a diaper bag. Hopefully my phone so I could call somebody or keep my kids distracted. And water. Definitely need some water. 5. What kids show do you wish you could eliminate so that no mom ever had to sit through it again? I would definitely, which I don't know if you count this as a show, but my kids, they watch kids YouTube, and that, like, Daddy Shark do 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 do, Mommy Shark do 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 do, that song. Like, that song needs to go 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm so over it. And the Daddy Finger, Mommy Finger song, whatever that is, that needs to go too. At what age did your kids stop embarrassing you and you started embarrassing them? I guess right now, I don't think my kids have ever really embarrassed me. They're kids, they're gonna do crazy things in the stores or wherever you're out and about, but I don't think they've ever embarrassed me. But Addison is 5, she'll be 6 in October, and I can definitely embarrass her. She's kind of like boy crazy right now. So, you know, she has like a crush on a couple little boys in her class. So if like when I'm dropping her off and stuff like that, you know, I'll be like, oh, it's the little boy you have a crush on? And she gets bright red, like cherry red. It's so funny. It's so stinking cute. But I can definitely embarrass her. Brooks, he's almost 2 and Banks is an infant, so can't really embarrass them. But Addison is definitely very easy to embarrass. Number 7, what's something in your house that for some reason only moms can see? Laundry baskets. My husband and my kids, which, well, Brooks doesn't really have to, but one of Addison's chores. What's the matter? Let's pause this. Okay, Brooks is going to be in the rest of the video, or at least for a little bit. Oh my gosh, it's on your face. Gross. Okay, so what's something in your house that for some reason only mom's eyes can see? The laundry basket. Addison only has like a handful of chores, and they're not really even chores, but one of them is when she takes her clothes off, her dirty clothes, her pajamas, clothes before she gets in the bath, whatever, she has to put them into the laundry basket. And I swear, like, they're always next to the basket or in a completely different room where she didn't even get undressed at. Like, no, Bubby. You know, like, just somewhere crazy. And, like, I'm like, the laundry basket. Come on. Even my husband, his, like, socks or his pants from work or whatever, they'll be, like, next to the laundry basket. And I'm like, does it take that much effort just to, you know, put it in the basket? Laundry baskets, like, come on. I'm very passionate about this if you can't tell. Okay, number 8. What would you change about your favorite restaurant to make it more kid-friendly? Probably nothing, to be honest with you. My favorite place to eat is... No, Brooks. I really like Chinese food, but, like, my favorite place to eat is Panda Express, so that's kind of like fast food-ish. So kids can totally go in there, but, like, a nice restaurant is P.F. Chang's, and honestly, like, that's where we go on date nights and stuff like that, or to get sushi. And those places aren't kid friendly, and I kind of like it that way, because that's like our excuse to go there when we don't have kids. It's our date night thing. So I don't really want to change anything about it. Like, I mean, obviously I enjoy going on date nights. But I mean, honestly, we really just don't take our kids places that aren't kid friendly. Number 9, do you have a secret that you hide from a secret fear that you hide from your kids? Probably like I don't want them to ever get hurt, if that makes any sense at all. Like, I don't want them to have heartbreaks. I don't want them to go through any kind of pain in life. But at the same time, I know that they have to become decent human beings and to shape them. Like, you know, you have to go through pain in life. You just have to. It's the way that it is. It makes you who you are. And it helps you grow as a person. But if I had it my way, I would never have them be in pain. And then I think I keep that a secret because I think if they knew that, they would be a little bit fearful to try new things and because Addison's a very, very sensitive person. So if she knew that I didn't want her to do something because I was scared for her, she wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Which obviously when she becomes a teenager, if she's gonna date a guy, she's gonna date a guy. But I hope I'm making sense when I'm saying this. I feel like that's not coming off the way I want it to come off. But I don't want them to know that I fear for them because I want them to live their life. I want them to live their life to the fullest. I want them to do not whatever they want, but you know what I mean. Anyways, y'all get what I mean. I don't want them. Anyways, we're just going to move on. Number 10, one mommy duty you wish you never had to do again. Laundry. 11, if someone showed up at your house unannounced, what room would you be embarrassed for them to go into? Definitely our master bedroom. The downstairs I keep very clean because obviously that's where everybody comes. Like when you walk into our house, that's where the first thing you see. So we keep, this is empty by the way, I keep the downstairs very, very clean, and then the kids' room is very clean every night before we go go to bed. Addison and Brooks, Brooks, they help me clean up their room, so their room always stays clean. The master bedroom is like the one that gets neglected. That's where I throw all the laundry because I hate laundry. I throw the laundry in there when I don't feel like putting it away. Just like when we go shopping and I buy things, it's in there. Like just whatever. Like our master bedroom is kind of our catch-all, and it's most neglected because nobody goes in there. So definitely, I don't want anybody in our master bedroom. Number 12. A time you did something silly because of lack of sleep. This probably sounds crazy, but I'm not one of those persons that does something because I didn't get enough sleep. I can kind of run on no sleep and make it through the day. Now, obviously, I can only do that for so long, and eventually I will crash. But when I worked at the hospital, I worked nights, so I was kind of used to staying up all night. And you know, not getting a lot of sleep. So I'm kind of one of those people that I can run on 2 hours and have a normally function day. So I really don't think I've ever done anything silly just because I didn't have enough sleep. And yeah, I didn't do my hair, so it's super frizzy. I apologize. 13. What's the last thing you bribed your kids to do? I have to bribe Brooks to change his diaper every day. Right? Yeah. Every time I have to change his diaper, I have to bribe him. Whether it's, I know this sounds really bad, but I'll take his pacifier and like go sit on the couch or wherever I'm going to change him at and like be like, come on, get your pappy, which is what he calls his pacifier, or like, I don't know, a toy that he likes, whatever I can find, I will bribe him with. And then Addison, I bribe her to wear her bows because she hates wearing bows, and she just looks so pretty in them, and we have so many of them, and I absolutely love them. But I have her wear them like when we take pictures and stuff like that. So I always have to bribe her to wear her bows. 14, something you used to wear before kids. A bikini. That ain't ever gonna happen again. 15, what's the last thing you told your kids not to touch? The toilet. I never thought I would have to tell somebody not to put their hands or their pacifiers, which I throw them away afterwards, but anything, like don't put it in the toilet, don't touch the toilet. The toilet is nasty. And even, you know, Brooks is the main one that does it, but even Addison. Sometimes, like, I'll be walking in and she's like sitting on her footstool and leaning her back up against the toilet watching the iPad, because Brooks likes to bug her when she watches the iPad, and so she wants like alone time, which is fine, you know, do what you gotta do to get alone time, girl, which we try to keep them separate so she can have her time to herself, but you know what I mean, little brothers, they get into things. But I will find her sitting on the toilet or like having her back leaned against it, and like I'm like, what are you doing? Don't touch the toilet, it's gross. I mean, I clean them every other day, but I'm like, still, it's a toilet, lady, come on. And you don't touch the toilet, right? Give me a kiss. Mwah. Okay. If you could choose kids to go to bed early or sleep in late in the morning, which would you pick? Go to bed early. I like my kids to go to bed early. That way Brett and I can, we can kind of have alone time. We can watch movies. I watch YouTube. I edit, all that stuff. I do that at night. I'm gonna have to wake up early anyways because I watch a couple kids at home. And the first one gets here about 7:30ish, 8ish. So I have to be up early anyways, so that it really doesn't bug me. And then I like waking up early on the weekends because I feel like it makes my day go by faster. Or not faster, it makes the days last longer. So definitely go to bed early. 17, which is harder, potty training or sleep training? This one I really can't answer quite yet. At least I kind of can. I'm going to say that probably potty training is going to be harder. I got with Brett when Addison was 18 months and she was already potty trained. So I did not have to potty train her. Brooks, we have not potty trained yet because he is almost 2. We kind of like, not that we were like trying, like we're forcing it on, but we kind of like started to kind of introduce him to the potty to see if he was interested, if he was ready. And we just don't think he's quite there yet. So I really haven't had to potty train anybody yet. And sleep training, Addison is an amazing sleeper. That girl, once she's out at 7:30, that girl does not wake up like on the Saturdays and Sundays, she does not wake up till like 8 or 9. And on the school days, as soon as I go in there to wake her up, like, you know, she gets up about 6:30. So Brooks, he goes right to bed too. He sleeps all night, takes great naps. Banks is the same way so far. Banks takes good naps, sleeps pretty well through the night. I mean, he's only 2 months old, so, you know, he's still kind of getting there. But we never really, our kids are just good sleepers, so we never had problems. We've never had problems getting them to sleep. So I definitely have to say probably potty training is going to be difficult. I do have to potty train 2 boys, Brooks and then Banks, and I've always heard boys are harder to potty train. So I'm just going to go ahead and sing. Right? Are you going to go pee-pee in the potty? Yeah, you can go pee-pee in potty? Yeah. Okay, Banks is starting to wake up, so I kind of need to hurry up and get this done. Okay, where are we at? 18. 3 pieces of advice for your younger self before kids. What would they be? I definitely say just kind of live life to the fullest. You know, have fun, do your own thing, don't rush into anything, don't rush into like relationships, don't rush into having kids. I had my first kid at 25, you know, and I feel like that's a good age because I had, you know, I had my years where I partied and I did my own thing, and then now I don't feel like I'm too old to have kids. I feel like I'm still a young mom, so I can still have fun with them. Not that you can't have fun with them when you're an older mom, but you know what I mean. I just feel like 25 is a good age, right there kind of in the middle to have kids. I'm really happy with my decision, waiting until I was 25. But anyways, that's not the question. Yeah, just like, you know, live up to the fullest, don't rush into things, have fun, just have fun. Number 19, what question might your kids ask you aren't ready to answer? I really don't want to talk about actually, you know, no, I have a better one. We've talked about this multiple times. It's like when the time comes that Brooks starts asking where Addison is going, because I don't know, as most of you probably know, we have 50-50 with her mom. So we have her for a week, and then she goes to her mom's for a week. And right now he's kind of at the age where he's starting to notice her leaving, and he'll cry for her, and when she leaves, and he'll cry for her, you know, throughout the week because he wants his big sister. And so kind of like when he gets old enough to start asking questions about that, I'm really not ready to talk to him about that. I kind of thought that he wouldn't notice until he was a little bit older, but he's already starting to realize, you know, that she's leaving, and it breaks my heart, and I'm just not ready to have to explain that to him and talk to him about it because I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, obviously, she's a different mom than him and stuff like that, but I just feel like it's going to be really complicated and not that easy to explain to a little boy. And then we'll have to turn around and explain to Banks again, so it's just going to be a very difficult thing to talk about and to explain to them. 20. Which household chore do you prefer your kids not help you with? Honestly, a lot of stuff. I do let them like wipe down counters and wipe down tables and stuff like that with me. That's really the only thing I have them do. I mean, obviously besides picking up their toys and stuff like that. But like real house chores, I don't have them help me at all with. But I guess if I had to pick one, probably like sweeping and mopping, just because that you have to be like very specific with. No, Brooke, stop. You know, you have to make sure you're getting everything off the floor. So probably that. What do you want me to do? Kiss it? Mwah! 21. Would you prefer the entire house to be sick at once or one at a time? Definitely at once. Like, let's just get this done and over with. I do not want it broken up at all. What, Bubby? This? Okay, 22. If you're rushing, if you're rushing out of the door with your kids, what are you most likely to forget? Definitely my wallet. I forget my wallet everywhere. Hang on, Brooks. 23. Song or movie title that describes your experience as a mom. Beauty and the Beast. Because my kids are absolutely beautiful and I look like a beast. And I'm being serious there. 24. Most embarrassing personal care item you've had to buy in the store. I don't know why. Oh, sorry, my camera kind of went crooked, but okay, so I have a kind of a funny story with this one. One of my friends told me, like, after, like, for postpartum, to get adult diapers, that they help a lot and that they're more comfortable. Sorry, it's all crooked, but they're more comfortable and that they're easier to use and they hold more. totally TMI, totally gross, I'm sorry. But then like regular pads. And so I was like, you know, why not? That kind of makes sense. Let's try it. So I actually bought them, and that's super embarrassing when you're, you know, when you're 25 and you're buying adult diapers. And it was like, I went like kind of like early in the morning at Walmart, and so there was only a couple of registers open, and the only one I could find was a guy, and so it was even more awkward. But you know, just personally for me, I could not do the adult diapers. It was too weird, and they were very uncomfortable. I did not like them, so I do not recommend that. I just stick to pads. But anyways, last question. What's one thing you've said to your kids that you never expected to say? What's something I tell you all the time? Probably back to the toilet thing. Like, I never thought I would have to like tell them not to play in the toilet. I kind of thought that was just like a normal thing. You know, people knew, like, leave the toilet alone. Probably, and no, especially for Brooks, like, sorry, I'm probably going to totally embarrass you right here, but like, I always have to tell him non-stop to keep his hands out of his diapers and to stop touching his pee-pee, right? Don't pick your nose, and don't pick your nose. Constantly, he's always touching his pee-pee, and he's always picking his nose, right? You picking your nose? You're so gross. But yeah, definitely those. Okay guys, that was all the questions. Sorry at the end there I kind of rushed around, but thanks is starting to wake up, so, and I need to get lunch going, but yeah, that is all the questions. I will have a list of all the questions down below if you want to do this tag. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and if you have any questions or comments or anything, just leave them down below. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Say bye, Brooks. Brooks, say bye-bye. Bye.